I got a few suggestions on the comment section. These are the nice suggestions. One said that I should just clamp the jigsaw so that's the jigsaw, that's the blade, so I just clamp it under the platform, the wooden platform. So that's nice. It's doable, but I still have to fabricate a clamp. For me, that's time consuming. It's a good idea, but it's time consuming. And then there's one who suggested that I place the jigsaw at the side of the table. So I'll place the jigsaw here. That's the blade of the jigsaw. And then after placing it there, I put a platform on top. So that's the jigsaw under. So this will be the platform now. That's also doable, but you see the jigsaw has air vents. So for example, this is your jigsaw. That's the blade, that's the handle, and there usually the trigger is somewhere here. So there are usually vents here, air vents. If I place it under, if I place it on the side, I would be covering the air vents either on the left side of the jigsaw or on the right side. And there's a reason why there are air vents in the jigsaw. So it's doable again, but because I would be covering one side of the air vents, so I don't think I'll do that. And then the other suggestion is that I place the jigsaw on top of the workbench. So that's the jigsaw, that's the blade. So this is the workbench. I place it vertically on top of the jigsaw table, no, on top of the workbench, and then place the platform here. So that's the blade. This is also doable. I think I'll be making this. So since the base is already cracked, I can't replace the base plate anymore. So this is what I did. I just fabricated these clamps. I put a slit here and over there, so that I could adjust the screws up and down. Now I bolted the brackets on the wood so that I can in turn clamp this block of wood to my workbench. This is where my bench vise is. Although I have access to the switch and the switch lock, or the trigger and the trigger lock, I'd rather use an outside switch, which you can easily make from this one. There's an off and on switch there. So instead of controlling the jigsaw here, I can put it on and off here. Now, this is what I was saying earlier. I did not block the air vents, so it will not overheat, because if you block it, there's a possibility that it would overheat and burn. So the vents are not blocked on the left side and on the right side. Now this is very secure. I used the thickness of a bracket more than 1/8 inch, because if you use a thinner bracket it would be moving. So this is sturdy. Now it's just a matter of putting a table or a platform on top so that I can really make use of this as a bandsaw. Let's test it if it can cut here. It can cut, but it's dangerous to be cutting wood this way. You might hit it with your fingers, so there should be a tabletop or a platform on top. But let's test if it is secure enough to cut wood. Use the double nut technique. So if I just place one nut here, this vibrates hard, so it has a tendency to be loose every now and then. With this double nut technique, it doesn't get loose on its own. So there, lock it, tighten it in place, and then put an extra nut, tighten the nut, and it will not get loose even if this vibrates hard. It's very easy to make a temporary platform. Just clamp it like so. So you now have an easy to assemble jigsaw table.